There we go. Hello. Hi, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to stream today. It's a very late stream today, so I doubt I'll get anybody. But I guess I was just focused on some art today. We're gonna still keep going with the same model that we were working on originally, which was the hard surface model. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, I think guessing this is the last one I worked on, yeah. I think I do need to retopo this maybe a little bit. Yeah, we sharpened it a little bit. I think we agreed that we're gonna do something about the ears and see if we can just bring up the microphone a little bit. There we go. All right, so we're gonna retopo the we're gonna remake this because I didn't like how it looks, so we're gonna cut down a lot of it, and then just kind of start off of that, and then we're gonna work off on our way. Also, we should start working on this one real quick, so let's do that. I believe that it's already on sub. Yeah, it's already the one that's focused. Okay, so why is it saying the Resident Evil thing again? Hope it's not saying it again. Let me just make sure. I'm sorry, chat. Oh, and my phone is ringing too. Everything's just. I'm not sure about that. This is supposed to be a lot smoother. I want to maybe add a little bit more topology. Not crest. Let's do this. So we're gonna keep detect edges, and we're gonna do that. There you go. I think I got a little bit more on this one. Not too much poly. Let's go down like around 2000. I think it's perfectly fine. This one just has like a high, very high detailed stuff. So Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I think it's a lot more smoother. Alrighty. Let's unsolo it. Okay, it looks good. Much better. I just said this progress was giving me like an annoyance, but I don't think I have to worry about it too much. Alright, so it looks good. Looks very smooth now. This has been already cleaned up, so it's ready to go, I think, too. I do want to bridge, so I think we might bridge this. That looks fine. Looks. I'll just smooth this out a little bit more. Okay. Okay. Let's retopos it. No, it's already at 1,000 points. That's fine. Actually, you know what? Let's keep the same. We want to detect the edges. Detect edges and keep crest. Oh. Let's do same. Yeah, much better. How does it look? Yeah, it looks good. Oh yeah, much better. Alright, cool, sick. Honestly, I don't know if I'm doing this 100% correct. I think there's always going to be a limitation to how I do my art, especially when it comes to hard surface modeling. But I think we're doing pretty good so far. All right, so now that we have those done, let me just make sure. Again, this ear thing is really bugging me. So what I think I'm gonna do is just So it's supposed to be an octagon, right? I think we should start from fresh. What do you guys think? Probably so, right? I guess. The back looks okay. The back definitely needs some cleanup. So let's focus on just smoothing out stuff and trying to see what we can do on this one. So, has 2,000 active points and yet it's still giving me a little bit of issues. So you gotta be careful with that. Yeah, I'm destroying it too much, I think. That's concerning. Oh, why does it have a face? Hold on. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, why did it have a face? I did not know I had a polygroup or another part of it. Okay. That looks good. It's just this edge. Maybe I don't have, it doesn't have enough polygons in it. Is that what's causing the same issue? Let's double like keep thick edges and keep crest, I guess. Let me just smooth that out, right? Let's give it some type of spray. Off. Looks a lot better, I think, like that, right? Why is it so? Why is it doing that? What's that? See that? Some just bad geometry, I guess. Let's delete that. Okay. Don't like that. Do I have some triangles in there? I do have triangles. Okay. So brush Z. I'm gonna delete that. Delete this quad. See if we can reestablish it a little bit better as before. Hey, what's up? What's up, Martin? How are you, bud? I'm just, modeling. Brush removes topology. Let's see if we can. Oh, hey! Why is this not letting go? Let me, I guess, delete that one too. Brush. I'll delete this one too, I guess, and then we'll just remake it. Could I make it just one big one? Let me see. Brush. Let's get this edge and bridge, I guess. No, it won't let me. What it can't do. What I can do is just add a cut here, could connect those and add the fourth. I think that's what we're gonna do. Add a insert, an edge loop. Yep, there we go. And then from here, we're gonna do a bridge. There we go, and then like that. There we go. Hey, we solved it. Where are our triangles? Yeah, I have morning voice right now. Like I said, it's just that I hate taking naps because once I take a nap, I wake up and I'm like, I'm like, ugh. I gotta smooth this out a little bit. Now that we added that edge, what the frick? Now that we added that edge, we shouldn't be getting this, but I guess because it's too. Actually, you know what? Since we added that, let's add some. Let's keep the Z remesh. Remesh that, and then we just try to smooth that out. No, I still have the same problem. It's fine. Whatever. I'm not gonna stress it too much. Looks much better. Looks a lot smoother than that. So let's back out to how we're looking. Looks good. All right, so now the part that I hate very, very much is the ears. So let's try to, I think the best thing I could probably do is work off of it, like cut half of it and then just shape it into the correct shape that we want, and then from there try to expand a little bit more. I think that's our like best option. So what does that mean? We're gonna solo this, we're gonna edge loop that. Hello, why is my edge loop circles? What was the last time I did this? Edge loop squares. Whoop. Get half of this like that. Oh, fantastic. And I don't have that. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. What can I do? All right, hold on. I could just delete this and make a plane, so just a pen of plane. I think that would be probably the best choice of action here, but I don't I think they have a planes. Because what we want, okay, so the shape we want is definitely like an octagon, but none of the shapes that are currently available here are octagons. Not that I see at least. Maybe we can start as a square. I think that would be the best choice. Let's do that. Pen it. The pen square should be. Hello, what else is these? Horns. Why do I have so many of these? What the heck? What is this? Oh, these are the. Okay, I'm like, what is this? I'm like, all right, this is the part stuff. Move that up. Move that up. Put the folder. And then move this one, and put this one also in the folder. Part, yeah, folder. And then we have 2 of the ear, I believe. Yeah, so we're gonna delete one of them. We don't need to. Wait, no, let's not delete the one that has actual data in it. Delete the one that like really has any data. Yeah, delete that one. Okay. Okay. Cool. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna cut that. And then, well, actually, like that. Delete hidden. Now it's just the planes. Right. And then we're gonna turn on the original. Hello? Rotate this bad boy plane. Mikochi, I'm gonna move you right over here. Okay. $90, perfect. And then we're gonna offset that. We're going to turn off the ears. Keep only this one on. See, it's like almost like an octagon. Dun 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 dun. I mean, the best course of action it could be that I could just mask this and then extrude it out. I think that would be the best course of action, but since we are doing, I mean, I think that would be actually the best thing I could do. Or I can mask it. Okay, so we're gonna do the second method. We're gonna mask it actually. Turn this off. We're gonna go back to the original, this crazy ass topology. We're gonna mask. You know, yeah, there's mask it option in ZBrush. You know, it's funny. When I got this model, I was I think I got this model before I finished school, so I was super excited. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna cosplay this. This is gonna be sick. And I didn't realize how much cleanup I had to do to just even like. It's funny enough, nowadays you can just like order it, but at the time, at the time when I got it, I think it was like mid prior to being 2020. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be sick. I'm gonna cosplay Genji. Like I love Genji. He's one of my favorite characters. And then you can see like if you see like the topology that needs to be done with this, like oh no, there's so much work. And there's so many triangles. Everything is just like completely a little rough. I honestly, this separation that you see right now is all of like the work I did. I didn't need to do all this. But I mean, it's great because it's like a learning experience of like how to do better in your art anyway. So kind of like doing a little bit of like the work of cleanup and like which is normal pipeline stuff. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so it looks like we're good here. Let's sharpen the mask a little bit. Just see what edges we did not get. See, there's some edges we did not get. Brush move topology. We're gonna make the brush a little bit smaller here. I'm trying to make sure not to get too much. I don't have to get it perfect, but just close enough so I can like retain a shape, right? This side has a little bit more cleanup, but it's okay. So like again, no biggie. Okie dokie. Looks good. Now we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to extract. We're gonna extract this like a thin surface. Oh, that's really big. We're going to extract it a little bit smaller, so we're gonna do 0.01 0.01 extract a little bit better. Looks good. I think we need to realistically, I think the best course of action would be, yeah, to extract it that way, and then we're gonna extract this part right here as a separate another part of the mesh too, which I think would be the most optimal thing, because this is not really connected. Or we created a cube and insert it in to give it that effect. Either or. But let's just extract this for now. We're gonna accept that. Okay. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that clay. Look at that topology. It looks like a Kit Kat. It's so much stuff on it. Okay, it's all good. We're gonna do this. We're gonna isolate that. Seems like we have to a little bit of cleanup for it, which is again no biggie, no problem. Okay. So let's isolate the back first, right? We don't need we don't need too much of this. So let's go back out of this. Look at that. Its poly count is almost like 46,000. Like, that is not good for like any game. We're gonna cut this. That other way around. Let's delete. We're also gonna have to fill this out and then add that back in, so that's okay. It's not biggie again. Okay. We're gonna delete hidden here. We're going to then push in a little bit more towards this. Right around there. Select it. All right, let's actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure this group's here, right? Auto group. No, I don't want to actually combine them. What I want to do is split into groups. Split, group split. Okay. Okay, so then now that they're split, we have these two that we don't need. So we'll keep this one, delete this one, delete, Y, delete, Y. All right, cool. We got it. All right, next we're gonna have some back faces. Let's just erase those two. So how are we gonna erase that? Is that we're gonna mask it. So we're gonna mask this now. Hopefully not get some bleeding on the front. Perfect, no bleeding on the front. Mask this too. No bleeding. Oh, we got some bleeding there. So we'll do that. Okay. Or you know, better yet, we're going to again separate to similar. Okay. Yeah, so we do some of that. We delete this side now. Yep, delete that. And ta-da! Streamlined. Cool. So now we have to repair it. So let us. I could ZBrush, which I think would be the best thing here to fill the holes, but obviously we don't want to ZBrush it either because it already has enough poly grip as it is. So I want to cut some edges too. Trim. Delete hidden. Actually, you know what? We're gonna keep A little bit that I kept deleted actually. Yeah, we're gonna have it like that, right? What we're gonna do is now ZBrush it. Put that poly count at 5. I'm gonna do half. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put 5 here, 5 here, and ZBrush. 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 No, don't like it. We do need to actually fill that, don't we? Okay, so we're gonna fill that. We do have to ZBrush here. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna do some type of movement on it right here. So we're gonna move a little bit, and then we're gonna ZBrush again, Dynamesh it again, and there it is, fixed. Right. Dynamesh. Just Dynamesh here. Yeah, there you go. We filled the hole. Let's flatten this out. So you know, because the resolution is a little too low. Let's go 280 Dynamesh. Looks worse. How did I go to 56? I didn't I 285. Confirm it. Alright, and the Dynamesh. There we go. Alright, let me click on that. The Dynamesh that way, huh? It's annoying. What we can do is I want to split the face, and if that's the case, let me see this. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna split into now. Where is it? Split two similar parts. Okay. So group. Okay, so group split here, and then from there we're gonna go down 1, and then we're gonna split to similar parts. Okay. Because all we want really is that. Yeah, there we go. So then we want this and the outside, right? So then we do this, and then we're gonna go merge down. Actually, I want to delete this too. So we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna group split this. Split the parts. And so split the similar parts. Okay. Right. So we're gonna keep this separated. So we're gonna delete the one that's just the back, I believe. Oh, see, it's not even anything really. What is it? There's nothing. Okay. That makes it easy. So we delete that. And then we keep, I guess, this. Oh, I didn't split it. Okay, hold on. So then we're gonna split to parts. Okay. Nothing to split. Nothing to split. Okay. So yeah, no, can't go any further than that. Sorry, just get it a little more comfortable. Topology's a little messed up too. I guess that's from the Dynameshing. So I guess we merge back. Ugh, hate that. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to this real quick. Let me do something. Let me just delete. I guess I'll just delete these. What I could do is different. Because I think I messed up here. Go back here. Extrude again. Where is it? Extrude. Alright, extrude. Extrude. Okay, except then what we're gonna do is go up. We're gonna go back here, move this back down. Right, like around here. Focus on that now. Okay, so we're gonna do prior to even doing this, we're gonna smooth this out. Well, not that big actually, because we don't want the getting to morph. We don't have to morph that too much. Oh, but it's like in the backpack, huh? Look at the thickness in the layer. Ugh, that's so annoying. See, this is why I want to just make it again, because I was afraid of this exact thing. Because it's like, because even when we separate it, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more work to clean it up than I wanted to. Again, I just want the face. So we're already here, right? So let's just, again, mask this. No, I'm not put a mask in it either. Oh no, when I'm a dum-dum. There you go. Brush inflate. So inflate this, I guess. Okay, make this like a little bit more. Yeah. Oh no. Brush plate build up. Ah. Okay. Okay. Looks messy as heck, but whatever, it's fine. We built up the hole, but at what cost? There we go. Cool. Then we're gonna do some high polish again. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna collect this. Delete hidden. And then we're gonna do split into similar groups. Okay. Then we're gonna do this one. It's gonna be deleted, and the other one's the face is gonna be kept. Perfect. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're gonna do that. Right, delete this one and then keep the face. Sorry, just scratching my finger. Have you ever? I don't know what is up with me, but I have like some dryness in my skin, and it's making my like hands itchy, and I don't like it. It's very annoying, actually. But yeah. All right. Let's keep going, I guess. Let me just let's do the poly groups. We're looking at 25,000 polygons, which is very excessive for just a planes. So we'll obviously do something about that. Let's go to ZBrush again. Geometry, ZBrush. Here, we will obviously ZBrush this. We'll do half. We'll do half of 50 right now. For now. There we go. Cleaned. Before I do that change though, oh yeah, that's fine actually. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yep. Let's cut the edges a little bit better though. Delete head in there, and then we do another cut right here. Like that, and then right here, and then delete hidden again. Delete hidden. Delete hidden there. I don't want it to snap. Oh, there you go. Okay. Delete hidden. Okay. Delete hidden here. Delete hidden and the front. Delete hidden. What's that? What? What happened? Oh no, it's I have dryness. I have like dry dry hands lately, and I don't know what's going on with my hands. It's like very itchy. I've been putting lotion and stuff to prevent like the dryness, but I'm just it's just the worst. And like I don't know if anyone ever gets that, or is that just like a me thing? But it's just like it feels so awkward to like have like scratch your fingers. Okay, that's all I was saying. Yeah, I think it is because like it's really bad. Like it's like I'm getting like it's not only dryness, it's like almost like like my skin is peeling. Like it's really I don't know. I have to go to like a maybe like a dermatologist or something because that's probably not very good for my hands. I'm infected with a T virus. All right, so let's see. All right, let's turn this off. Let's turn on these guys. So let's make it this the starting point. So okay, turn these back on. That's it. Where's the dome? Where's the dome not on? Did we accidentally move the dome in here? I guess we didn't. Huh. RE8. Nah, I didn't like the Ethan Winters like games. Um I'll get to them eventually. It's just that they're like the I don't know. It didn't gravitate to me. Like a big factor of why I like Resident Evil is the over the shoulder thing. So when they started leaning towards like first person and maybe not want to try out the games. No, I know about Wolfpack or Wolf Squad. I forgot their names there. I know about them. Um I think they're badass. Like I've seen gameplay of I've been spoiled at Resident Evil 8. But but like I like it like my big problem with like a lot of like at least at the time modern like Resident Evil was first person shooter parts. Like I'm not I don't like that too. Like survival horror and first person, like I know that's like a thing. But that's like different style of horror and I'm not into that too much. Oh yeah, I know that they're some type of like genetic clones of Chris or something like that. Like my coworker talks about it all the time. My coworker's a big Resident Evil fan, so he anytime there's something about Resident Evil, we talk about it. Hey, it's something to talk about. I actually enjoy our talks. Let me just. Okay, so it's funny because like you compare like this as 4,000 polygons to like this as like the dome and other parts that are like 2,000, and then you go to this one little thing, it's 10K. We're gonna have to definitely divide that. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna do now 5% of that, 5% of that, and then we're gonna half in that. Okay. What should I polish? Oh, why? Okay. All right, so it looks like everything is good. What the frick is going on in the back of this? Oh, okay, I know why. So what are you? Which one of these things are turned on? One of these things are turned on. Back of the head thing. That's ours, I think, right? That's ours. That's ours. That's not ours. Let me move that up there. Throw it over there. Okay. You know who's been kind of the talk of the town again all of a sudden because of her latest photo shoot? Megan Fox. I think that woman, like, call me crazy. I'm so confused about how internet culture works sometimes, because it's like the entire thing of just like I I don't understand it, because I'm just like confused about, like, one thing is like she's pretty, I get it, right? She's gorgeous, she's whatever, you know, power to her to like do whatever she wants if she like wants to like pursue a career in modeling stuff. But I don't understand like the appeal of like going so like extra with certain things. Like I don't know if that even makes sense. Like like almost a more Garvois like type of thing. Like it's just like eye candy. And I just don't understand like her whole brand, because I thought her whole thing was that she wanted to be like almost like a comedian, or like trying to be like move away from that sexiness and just try to do like more of her own stuff. But she leaned back into it, so I'm so confused about what her like what she wanted to do originally. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking crazy. But I thought she was like trying to pursue a different type of style of like of being an actress. Like she didn't want to be objectified anymore or something like that. Right. But like her whole brand has always been that she's the pretty girl, right? But after like I think it was grown like funny people or something like that, I thought her whole brand is she didn't want to do that. She didn't want to just be like, you know, hot actress, you know? But then she just releases this and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess she doesn't want to do that. I'm just a little confused by that. That's all. It's weird. Because you get mixed like you get mixed messaging. Like I feel like there's certain actors that like try not to. Yeah, I mean, I guess, right? Like what's the last movie Megan Fox has been in, actually, now that I think about it? I mean, sure, just even releasing these pictures, like she's back in like Megan Fox. But I mean, she has a choice at the end of the day. Like her latest movie was Subservient, which is like about her being a robot, and I think in one of the shots is like she's just like more. Yeah. I mean, this is 40. This is like, I remember the movie that she was in recently, and I thought that she was really funny in it, and it wasn't like her being like using her body as like comedy. Just that she just happens to be a pretty girl who's really funny. But then she went to just like be eye candy all of a sudden again, like being subservient about like a robot, a guy who falls in love with like his hot robot, and it's like, okay, like it's like, okay, cool. Again, you know, I'm again, no disrespect to her. Again, I think Megan Fox is awesome. I think she's a great actress. I think great actress when directed well. It's just it's weird because I thought her whole idea that she wanted to change her branding to like something more normal than just being like eye candy. But I guess, you know, I guess it might be it's much easier, especially like when she does stuff like that. It makes like her more popular all again. Like people are talking about her again, and I feel like I haven't heard anyone talk about Megan Fox in the last, I don't know, Transformers, like last Transformer movie. But like the last time I ever heard anyone talk about her. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna try to bridge. We're gonna do a crazy bridge. So we're gonna duplicate and then we're gonna mirror it. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I didn't need to duplicate it. So we'll delete the copy. And then we're gonna merge down. Before I do this, I should probably create a copy, just in case. Another copy and this merge. Okay, let's do that the way. So let's turn this one off. We're gonna merge down. Okay, solo it. Okay, so then we're going to actually turn on the visor. We don't need anything else, we just need the visor right now. We're gonna also expand this a little bit to get over here. Oh, you know what? At work today, a friend of ours cracked the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pack from the Magic the Gathering, and he pulled a $250 card from work. I was like, whoa, that's awesome. And mind you, funny, it's always the same thing that always happens to me, that like I have a friend who does not play Magic that pulls a very expensive card. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. That's awesome for him, but it's like, oh man, I really wanted that card. That's okay. I'm good. I was glad that he managed to pull it. I told him to save it because TNMT stuff always goes up in value. So like if he really wants to save it, I feel like in the future when he's like much older, those cards are gonna be worth like a lot. Let's turn on the x-axis. We're trying to move this up a little bit. I don't, you know, to be honest, I'm not even sure if I need to do this because like I feel like this part is gonna be extruded anyway from the visor, so I'm just gonna leave it like this just in case. If we need to add more to it, we'll add more to it, but I don't think we're gonna need to. Okay, keep that on. At the end, the one in pieces still is separated, so if anything, turn these back on. Well, not this one. Put that one all the way at the bottom because we don't need the ear one anymore. Just turn it off. Okay. You know, this, funny enough, when I was working on this image or this Genji helmet, it made me think of Falco, another like Toku VTuber's like helmet. I'm like, oh wow, this really does look like his helmet. Let's see if I can pull up a picture of his helmet. Where is Falco's? I know I have a picture of him saved here. Because I was drawing one of his like birthday gifts like last year. Let me see. There it is. Yay. Obviously it's not like one-to-one either, so keep that in mind. Let me see if I can turn it on real quick. Display. Look at that. It kind of looks like Falco's like helm a little bit. Obviously this one's a little different, but it looks very similar. Like if I were to make a T, if I make his beak thing and keep the visor similar, I think I could probably make his helmet on accident. Change the head over here, the from this to like a more angular. I think I could make it. I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. All right, let's turn it off. Oh, where are we? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna turn back off that. I was like, that's pretty funny. It's so similar. Okay. Oh, can I show you something? I'm gonna send it to your DMs, Martin, but take a look at this. Tell me what you think. A friend of mine, well, not a friend of mine, but a friend of mine sent me this, and I'm like, whoa, this is sick. And then, but it's like, I don't know. He said he didn't have a better resolution of it, and it kind of bums me out. But I do want to make this. I think this would be my next project for the future because it looks so cool. Where is it? That, and then he shared the 3/4, but the resolution, it looks kind of bad. So it's gonna be kind of a little bit of an uphill battle to like do it. But I was like, oh, it looks so sick. Where is it? All files. Where is it? There it is. It looks sick, right? It looks so cool. It's based off a Common Writer, but I think I recognize the art style, but I'm not 100% sure. Like that person who does that doesn't typically do like character sheets. I was like, whoa, this is awesome. What's the problem? Tell me, please. Yeah, look at the sharp details in it. I was like, oh man, this could be so cool, but also so difficult. It would be great on a portfolio. It's like, whoa, that looks awesome. Yeah, 100%. I agree. This is like a final boss and like final. Yeah, 100%. I agree. This will be my Mount Rushmore. No, my Mount Everest to like get there for hard surface modeling. True. That's also valid. All right, so next we will now pull up the video of the guide of hard surfacing, so we can like see what an expert says about this. What the heck? All right, pausing the video. We are not going to open OBS up. We will now do this. Display reference. Plop. Okay. Get back
down
to
the middle, and I'm gonna cut a line down the side. So you can see that's gonna give me another cut right there. And we're gonna mirror first on the x-axis. Yes. Well, that's the y-axis, that's fine. And now we're gonna change to the x-axis, and we're gonna mirror as well. Oh, actually, first mirror and then mirror as well. There we go. So now we have a straight line going.
We are not doing that. Oh, let's look at this way. Subdivision, high posh. We are definitely going to get copyrighted for this song, so we're going to just turn that off real quick. Thank you. So he cleaned up the topology. Right. Separates the edge loop. Why do you separate the edge loop? Oh, to clean it up more, mask the area. And then split into form. Okay. You know what? Funny enough, I think what's his name is a good example of like over design, but I don't think it's too over design, right? Because oh yeah, that's what we just did that. We separated all the pieces. Now we have our sharp surfaces, and now we extrude. Okay. Look at that. Hey, wait a minute. I recognize that character. Is that what's his name from Thingamabobber? What is his name? How did oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I followed this guy. I was like, wait a minute. My name's Jeff. I was watching this hard surface tutorial. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I was watching this. All right, so we are now at this process. Okay, so let's slow it down. Like, I love time-lapse videos because they're great, but at the same time, I hate it. I both love and hate it. Because I have to do this. I have to slow it down, pause it, see what he's doing. I love it because like they do so much work. But I you know what I love more? I love people talking about what they're doing instead of like just doing really fast stuff. There's another ZBrush VTuber, Lana, that prior to her being like a VTuber, she used to do like KDA art and Macaulay art. I'm like, bro, this is so amazing. And but watching her thing, she's like speeding through it, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I'm so lost. All right. So yeah, so we separated the head cap. So I think we already like did it. We did most of this already. See, there's something I don't know what they're doing. Is like, how do they get the red? How do you get the red? Mine's is like a teal blue. I wonder if that's like a oh, it's active symmetry. Where's active symmetry on this thing? I don't even know if I have active symmetry enabled. Oh no, I do. It's on the x-axis. Never mind. I do. I never knew there was a button for that, or like a prompt for showing you how if you have active symmetry on. Yes. We did all of this. Luckily, I think we are Dynamesh. We are clean. Our topology is a lot smoother now. Yep, we're good so far. See, wait a minute. Hold on. He made that look a lot easier. Hold on. What did he do? Okay, let's go back. Polish by group? Wait, where's this? Art tool. My tool. Oh, guys, this is like its personal thing. So group, where the frick is that? I've never seen that before. What the heck? Polish by group. Polish by group? Where's polish? I'm gonna have to look. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Now I have to look it up. Where to find polish? Not the Olive Garden. Polish to group. ZBrush. It's always a learning experience. Under the tool, deform tool. So under tool. Tool. Where's tool? Where is it? Where the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Oh no. Okay, so it's up here, isn't it? So we go to tools. Okay, which is everything I already had. Okay, cool. Under the deform. Oh, it's in the deform palette. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Geometry. Where's deform? Deform. Polish. And then how did he do it? Polish by group, and he goes to 9. So polish by group. Go to 9. 9. Okay. He also has a crescent level. Okay, wait, hold on. It's always funny to watch somebody do work as we're like. It's funny to watch people doing work as we're working. Oh right, I haven't eaten. I've been sleeping all day. I'm like, I'm a little hungry actually. I'm like, why am I hungry? Like, right, I just have to hold the hands. Wait, so he did another thing too. He smooths it out with a smooth tool, but I've never seen the tool either. So I'm assuming this must be under deformed as well. These remeshes here. He still has like the oblong shapes right here on the edges. So how does he smooth out? So you go smooth. So I'm guessing that's off of here. Where's smooth? Oh, there it is. So hold on. Let's go to our oblong ear. Let's see if we can do something. We can do something about that. You need to stay quiet though. Let's go here. Let's go to our oblong shape. We're gonna solo this. As you can see, we still have that. We're gonna do smooth. He smooths about how much? He kept poly edge. Okay, so wait, let's see. But he also has a high poly count too. I just realized. No, he doesn't. I lied. He has an active of 55,000 polygroups. Okay. Then he remeshes it down to 7,000. And then it changes the poly. Oh no, he's remeshed again. So now 3,000, 1,759. And then he smooths it out, and then from there he, okay, so one step at a time. So we'll now, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna smooth this out. Smooth, smooth, and then polish by group. And that's like very circular though, so we lose some of the sharpness. All right. He cuts a triangle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess this is like the best thing for spheres, especially for sphere shapes. I would say this though, it kind of is very difficult to kind of like get all this information done. I just wish, can I be honest with you, Martin? I wish that like I had more time to do art, like because I really do like it, and it like I don't know, like I feel like I'm so limited with time with work nowadays. It's like I never get to do this, so when I do it on a Friday, it's like I have to like both learn and do it at the same time. It's just like I want to just focus more on it. Okay, so the workflow. Okay, thickness to all parts. Apply bevel on use dynamic stretch. Select the Z remesh. Keep the cursor on the geometry face. Extrude in the poly group. Left drag left mouse button on the face. It will give the thickness. Shoot the thickness. No, make sure the normal are not flipped wrong. Yeah, but those 2 days I usually end up doing a lot more stuff. I have to clean around the house. I have a lot more responsibilities lately due to my grandparents now being home. So it's been a little bit difficult at least. Hold on, before. Okay, so let me take a look at something. So now this looks a lot smoother, but it's like way too smooth. Let me see something about this. This is already, oh, it's already extruded. This is the one I wanted to see real quick. Yeah, because my chin is not sharp enough, I think, yet. So I'm gonna make it a little bit sharper. So he did it like this. Well, yeah, you know, superheroes have to have a super sharp chin. That's all I'm saying. Well, so I want to see how he did that again. Whoop. As he connects it. Yeah, see, that's how our chin looked, right? So he masks it. He sharpens it, then he masks it. And then what? Oh. Oh, okay. So he masks it and then polish by group. Okay, polish by group. And then we're gonna polish by group again. And then he polishes a group by like a lot. So let's do that. And then polish by group again. So he does it like 3 times. Oh, wait, he's not done. Damn, he went nuts with that polish by group. Okay, so polish by group, polish by group, polish by group. Not feeling it too much either. Polish by group. Why did it do that? Okay, hold on. Pause by group. Push it inward a little bit, huh? Hmm. A50. Okay, so he polishes it more. Let me see. What we can do, I think if we're gonna also cut some of, we're gonna bevel some of the chin. We're getting like way too much stuff. So let's just do this. Separate it. That's the way, we shouldn't be getting an interior chin anyway. Let's delete the hidden. Are we mirroring the x-axis actually before we even do this? Okay, yeah, we are. Delete hidden. Oh, no wonder I'm like a dynamic. I'm like, what is going on? Well, like, why am I not getting a straight face? Cool. Just in case we do have any. And then we're gonna ZBrush. Form for a sec. Mm. pretty smart, actually. I didn't even read your comment, but I just read it right now. Hire my friends, hire your friends to clean the house and then invite them for a meal. I wish. Most of my friends are too busy to even like come over to my house. Well, at least that's what they say to me. Which is a little bit of a bummer because sometimes I do feel a little lonely and I would like people to come over, but every time I try to invite people and they're always busy, so it's like, oh, it's no biggie. I understand. People have their own lives, and it's completely understandable. Brush move. It's actually kind of the reason why I don't like inviting people over to my house, because I feel like they're always gonna say no. Delete, 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 delete. Ah! Delete, 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 delete. Delete, 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 delete. Okay. So excluding the chin. Hold on, so wait, what if I okay, so let's keep the chin mask, right? Right. Okay. And then we are going to polish by group. Smooth. And polish by group. I will do some of our edging. Phrasing, by the way. What is some of the edgeness of it? Crisp edges. Then we invert it, so crisp edges. And crisp edges. And then we're gonna Z-remesh it. Making sure no triangles, right? Looks like we're good, no triangles. Alright, cool. Okay, so next we will start the next part of the chapter. Okay, so select the Z modeler brush, keep cursor on geometry phrase, hold the spacebar, extrude, polygroup all. Okay, let's do that. We're gonna do it on the ear actually, since the ear is such a small thing to focus on. Okay. Oh yeah, let's subdivide this a little bit. Polish. No, we lose some of the subdivision. That's fine. We like that. Let's just ZBrush it. ZBrush it again. There you go. Okay. Polish. Nope. Polish by polygroup. Polish. Okay. too much of a sharp. There we go. Delete hidden. Delete hidden. Delete hidden. Okay, so we have sharpness again. All right, so then we're going to then brush. You say on this one, right? So then we select a face. Brush. Extrude. Polygroup all. Polygroup all. What the heck? What the hell? Okay. Choose a thickness. Make sure the polygon is enough. Flip. Double check proportions. No, make sure the no display portions uncheck double. Okay, where's the uncheck? Now we have the thickness. Proceed to tool. Tool geometry and then go to polygroups. Okay, so we're in tools right now. Geometry and then we go to polygroups. Polypaint, polygroups. Okay. Click normal, group by normal. So group by normal. It will generate a different polygroup by normal if clicks on face or normal does not. So faces or normal don't. Select the ZBrush. Ah, that's how you add the crests. Okay. Okay. He's moving. I put it. I slowed this footage down, and he's still moving really fast for me. This man's a beast, but like, holy crap, he is moving so fast. Okay. Why do I have a triangle? Wait, when did I get the triangle? Ah, when I cut it. Okay, got it. Yeah. Then we have the ZBrush. Okay, I see what's going on here. Okay. Stretch. Okay. I must be doing something wrong, because like when I see how sharp his stuff is, it looks incredibly sharp and detailed. Like, what is I doing wrong here? Not only that, his topology is really smooth too. Yeah, what was that? So he then took it to this, right? Okay. Keeping his, make sure to keep his edges. Ah, he masked it. Okay, I see where he did. Okay, I see. So he kept his edges sharp that way. Okay, I understand. Okay, so like we're gonna do this. We're gonna try to do the same. No, we're gonna keep going forward. We're going to make sure to keep this. Keep that. Keep. It's funny because they're not even that sharp. Hold on. So let's cut. Right. delete hidden, right? Let me do this, let me do this, then we delete hidden again. Delete hidden. Delete hidden. Right, and then we're gonna isolate that. So this corner, 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 and this corner will be all isolated. Then we polish. Sorry, then we do polish by group. Polish by group, polish by group, polish by group. Right, then we separate them. Then we ZBrush. We ZBrush it a little bit. ZBrush again. Let me polish my group, I guess. And then we lose the sharpness. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I'm doing that right. Because then when you watch the video when he does it, it's like, oh wow, it's super smooth. But I feel like I'm doing something wrong, so. What's up? Oh yeah, I figured as I know, trust me. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. Hopefully, I can get more work done tonight, but I think as of right now, I might call it here too. It's already late for me too, and I have work in the morning, or at least in the afternoon-ish, kind of like mid-shift. So I have to get some rest. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming. I really do appreciate everybody. Yeah, it's leave work to only go back to work. Yeah, thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna work on it a little bit more on my off time. I'm gonna try. That's the thing, right? I keep wanting to only do it on stream, but I think I'm gonna just start doing what I did last time and just work on it off stream a little bit too, so I can get a little bit more further along. And I'll explain what I did. I think that's the best thing I can do, because I feel like if I want to get more art done, I need to like do stuff. Oh, you know what? I'm actually unrelated. Let me show you something. There's this infamous movie. Before you go, I just want to show you this, and then because I might do this on my off stream, so that way it doesn't conflict with my hard surfacing. So there's this infamous movie called Food Fight. I don't know if you're aware of this. So there's this it's called Food Fight. It's with Charlie Sheen, and it's really the most terrible movie I've ever seen in my whole life. However, I thought it would be fun to maybe redesign Dex Detective, voiced by Charlie Sheen, into maybe like a little bit more of a cooler design than, Yeah, this is a very old video. I wanted to maybe redesign him in like a cooler, more modern way. Give me some maybe some Geno vibes. So maybe it's like some like very dapper like anthropomorphic style, because I've never done anthropomorphic, so I'm like, I want to try it, because this is like the worst. These are like the worst designs I've ever seen. And I really want to tackle it and try to do my own. Yeah. Like look at there's no identifying, like he's like Indiana Jones, but like why does he, if he's a detective, why is he Indiana Jones, who is like more of like an archaeologist, you know? Like the choices were very odd, so I wanted to take my own shot at it. I'll do that on my off time, and then I'll post it on like Twitter, like, oh, how the progress is going. But yeah, anyway, again, thanks for coming. Thanks everybody for coming. I really do appreciate that. I hope to see you all next time on my next stream. I know there's always like less than 2 people here, but whatever, you know, I do appreciate anybody who's come. Take care, everybody. Bye bye. Matane oyasumi. Bye bye.